You have been trying so hard to figure it out. The next step. The right decision. Whether to stay or go. Whether to speak or stay quiet. Whether what you are feeling is God or just your own fear talking. You have been praying and reading and asking and searching. And somewhere in the middle of all of that trying, you stopped. Not on purpose. You just ran out of places to look. And in that exhaustion, without even meaning to, you did the one thing that actually changes everything. You got still. There was a prophet named Habakkuk who knew exactly what that felt like. His entire book opens with him demanding answers from God. Not asking politely. Demanding. He was frustrated and confused and done waiting. And somewhere in the middle of that frustration, he made one decision that changed everything. In the second chapter of Habakkuk, verse 1, he wrote, "I will stand at my watch, and set myself on the ramparts, and will look out to see what he will say to me." He was not at peace when he wrote that. He was at the end of his rope. And he chose stillness anyway. I know that place. I have sat in it. There was a season where I was working so hard to get everything right, doing all the things I thought I was supposed to do, that I stopped being able to feel anything at all. I was moving. I just was not listening. And the harder I pushed to hear something, the quieter everything got. Here is what nobody tells you about that silence. It is not punishment. It is not absence. And it is not a sign that you are doing something wrong. Sometimes the silence is an invitation. We pray on the way to work. We read a verse between meetings. We ask God for direction while we are already 3 steps into a decision we already made. And then we wonder why we cannot feel anything. Why it all feels like we are just going through the motions. Why the connection we are desperate for keeps slipping just out of reach. The prophet Isaiah was watching an entire nation exhaust themselves running to other countries for help instead of trusting God. He was speaking to people who were looking for rescue in every direction except the right one. And in the 30th chapter of Isaiah, verse 15, he delivered a word that stopped them cold. In quietness and confidence shall be your strength, not striving, not figuring it out, not pushing harder. Quietness. So here is what I want you to try. Not a program, not a formula, just this. 10 minutes. That is all. 10 minutes where you put the phone down, turn the noise off, and just sit with him. No agenda. No list of things you need answered. No pressure to feel anything specific. Just open. Just present. Just you and God in the quiet. Talk to him. Tell him exactly where you are. Tell him what you are carrying. Tell him what you cannot figure out. And then stop talking. And wait, not because you are going to hear an audible voice, but because something happens in the quiet that cannot happen anywhere else. Something in your spirit begins to settle. The noise that has been drowning everything out starts to fade. And in that stillness you start to feel something shifting. Not loud, not dramatic. Just a gentle movement in the direction your heart already knew, but your mind would not slow down enough to recognize. And if you sit there for 10 minutes and feel absolutely nothing, I need you to hear this. That is not God being absent. That is sometimes God protecting you, keeping you from moving in a direction that is not right for this moment in your life. The feeling of nothing is not failure. It is sometimes the most important answer He can give you. The prophet Jeremiah wrote the book of Lamentations sitting in the ruins of Jerusalem after everything around him had been destroyed. He was not writing from a place of comfort. He was writing from rubble. And from that rubble, in chapter 3 verse 26, he wrote this: "It is good that a man should hope and quietly wait for the salvation of the Lord." Quietly wait. Written from the middle of complete devastation. Not from the other side of it. From inside it. Because here is what is true whether you feel it right now or not. What is written in Job chapter 33 verse 14 has never stopped being true. A young man named Elihu spoke these words to Job after everyone else had run out of things to say. God speaks once, yes twice, though man pays no attention. He has not gone silent. He has not stepped back. He has not run out of things to say to you. You just have to create enough space to hear him. And that space is not found in the noise. It is not found in the searching. It is found in the stillness you have been avoiding because the stillness feels too much like giving up. It is not giving up. It is showing up differently, quieter, with open hands instead of clenched fists. The prophet Micah wrote during one of the most corrupt and morally broken seasons his people had ever seen. Everything around him was falling apart. And in the 7th chapter, verse 7, he made a declaration that was not easy to make. "But as for me, I will look to the Lord. I will wait for the God of my salvation. My God will hear me. My God will hear me. Not might, not maybe, will." He hears you in the quiet. He meets you in the stillness. He is already there waiting for you to slow down enough to feel him. So before this day gets away from you, before the noise starts back up and the to-do list pulls you back in, I want to ask you something. When was the last time you gave him 10 uninterrupted minutes? No phone, no noise, no agenda, just you and him in the quiet. Drop a live in the comments if this is where you are today. We are praying over every single one. Hit that subscribe button and come on this journey with us. We will be here. We see you. We are here for you. And stay until the very end of this video. We left something there for the hard days.